Eating to gain weight. Do you need to put on a few pounds to make a sports team, better your health, or simply to bulk up? Most people are out to lose weight, but you can reverse some basic dieting principles to gain some girth. However, many people do not realize how difficult it can be to gain weight quickly. Luckily, gaining weight is fairly intuitive and need not be strenuous or expensive. Some basic calculations and lifestyle changes can garner impressive results. Eating to gain weight. Calculate the required number of calories. To gain a pound, you'll need an excess over your daily calories, aka resting metabolic rate, RMR. For an average man this is 2,500, 2,000 for women, and if you are doing any activity then this will vary. 1. Your resting metabolic rate is the amount of calories per day that your body requires to maintain your existing weight. Here's how to figure it out with the Mifflin, St. Jour Formula 2. Find your weight in kilograms. To convert your weight from pounds to kilograms, divide your weight in pounds by 2.2. Find your height in centimeters. To convert your height from inches to centimeters, multiply your height in inches by 2.54. Plug your information into the formula, RMR equals 10 weight, kg, plus 6.25 height, cm, 5 age, year, plus x. For men, x equals 5. For women, x equals minus 161. Understand that the formula calculates how many calories you would burn if you spent the entire day resting. You probably burn a few hundred more calories than your RMR would indicate during the course of each normal day. The RMR is just a rough estimate to get your weight gain diet started. Account for your activity level. Since you, hopefully, do not sit still in bed all day, you must account for the calories you burn through activity. Once you have your RMR, use the Harris-Benedict formula below with your RMR as BMR, basal or base metabolic rate, to determine your total daily calorie needs depending on your activity level. To determine your total daily calorie needs, multiply your BMR by the appropriate activity factor. If you are sedentary, little or no exercise, BMR x 1.2. If you are lightly active, light exercise, sports 1-3 days, week, BMR x 1.375. If you are moderately active, moderate exercise, sports 3-5 days, week, BMR x 1.55. If you are very active, hard exercise, sports 6-7 days a week, BMR x 1.725. If you are extra active, very hard exercise, sports and physical job or 2x training, BMR x 1.9. For example, a 19-year-old woman who is 5 feet 5 inches and 130 pounds would plug her information into the calculator and find out that her BMR is 1,366.8 calories. Then, since she is moderately active, exercising 3-5 days per week, she would multiply 1,366.8 by 1.55, to equal 2,118.5 calories. That is the number of calories that her voted to add to your diet. Now that you have an idea of how many calories your body burns in a day, you can calculate how many more you need to gain weight. Aim for 1 or 2 pounds per week. More than that could lead to a cycle of crash dieting, in which you gain and lose weight quickly. At first, try adding 500 calories a day to your diet. For instance, if you need 2,300 calories a day to maintain your current weight, strive to consume 2,800 calories daily. This should be an extra 3,500 calories over the course of a week, which will lead to 1 pound of weight gained. Eat 3 meals and 2 snacks per day. Eating on a regular schedule can help you make sure you're getting enough calories every day. Aim to have generously portioned breakfast, lunch and dinner, as well as 2 snacks in between. Focus on hefty foods. You don't have to exclusively eat high-fat foods to gain weight. Actually, you'll gain weight more steadily and safely if you adjust your diet slightly to include denser foods and extra condiments. Consider these options. Drinks: try protein shakes, juices or whole milk. Avoid diet sodas. Breads: hearty and dense breads, such as whole wheat, oat bran, pumpernickel and rye, are more nutritious than white bread. Cut thick slices and spread generously with peanut butter, jam, honey, hummus, or cream cheese. Vegetables: look for starchy vegetables, potatoes, peas, corn, carrots, winter squash, beets. Avoid vegetables that are mostly water: broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, green beans, celery, and cucumbers. Fruit: choose dense fruit, bananas, pears, apples, pineapple, dried fruit, overwatery fruit, oranges, peaches, plums, berries, watermelon. Soups: go for hearty cream soups instead of broth-based soups. If you have trouble with edema or high blood pressure, you may want to avoid store-bought soups that are high in sodium. Added oils: when you're cooking, add a generous amount of oil to your food. The healthiest oils are unrefined, extra virgin oils such as olive, coconut, canola, palm, and, of course, butter. Less healthy but still acceptable sources of oil are those high in omega-6 fatty acids, pro-inflammatory, such as safflower, sunflower, and peanut oils. Unhealthy oils that contain trans fats include shortening and soybean oil, aka vegetable oil. Spreads: spreading delicious calorie-rich toppings on toast, crackers, lettuce, and any other carbohydrate source is an excellent way to increase caloric intake. Some good high-calorie spreads are guacamole, olive oil, cream cheese, hummus, butter, nut butters, sour cream, cheese slices, and mayonnaise. For even more calories, mix these with shredded meats like chicken or fish. Supplements: some nutritional supplements are designed specifically for weight gain. Investigate brands and products that are suggested for people suffering from illnesses that lead to weight loss, such as Crohn's disease or hyperthyroidism. Avoid trans fats. Trans fats can increase belly fat, as well as inducing unhealthy insulin levels. 3. Steer clear of margarine, shortening, packaged snack foods, and processed meats. Eat more protein. A lack of protein in your diet can lead to the loss of lean body mass, even if you're consuming excess calories. 4. Here are some foods to consider. 5. Boiled soybeans. Soy or whey protein powder. Peanuts or peanut butter. Steak or hamburger. Chicken. Tuna. Building muscle to gain weight. Start weight training. Building muscle through weight training will not only convert your extra weight into lean body mass, but it will also stimulate your appetite. Consider these points before you begin. The extra muscle will increase the speed of your metabolism, so you'll need to consume more calories to maintain or gain weight. During the first month of weight training, you may experience tremendous gains if you are faithful to your schedule. However, also expect this to level off after this initiatory period, known in the bodybuilding world as a plateau. You overcome this by re-evaluating your weight and muscle mass, while altering your diet to include more food and heavier weights. When you start a new training routine, you will often experience extreme muscle soreness, called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. 6. This soreness is completely normal and should not prevent one from keeping to their weight training schedule. It goes away in 3 to 5 days.